Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, today we are going to derive the Pythagorean identities, the identities that we get from the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now we have this one here. It is cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equaling to 1. That is the first identity. We have sec squared theta minus tan squared theta equaling to 1, the second identity, and the third one is cosec squared theta minus cot squared theta is equal to 1. Now, we are going to consider this unit circle, okay? This unit circle, it means that its radius is 1. So I'm going to have this radius here, and I come up with a right angled triangle, which has this angle theta. It is a right angle triangle with 90 degrees at that point. Then we have our x here and our y there. This is 1 because we said the radius is 1. Now we know that from the Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras theorem, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Okay, now this is our a, this is our b, and the longest side is our c. Okay, now I'm going to replace a with x, b with y, and c with 1. So I will have x squared plus y squared equaling to 1 squared. But we know that 1 squared is always 1. So this implies that x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. Now let me name this one equation star. Let me keep that one at that. Now the next thing we are going to look at the trig ratios, the relationship between the sides and the angle of that right angle triangle. So we are going to use cos and sine. We say that also cos theta is equal to, how do we get cos theta? It is adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, so it is adjacent over hypotenuse, and this is going to be x over 1. Therefore, your cos theta is equal to x. Okay, then we also look at sine theta. Okay, sine theta, it is the ratio of opposite to the hypotenuse. So sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So this is going to be y over 1, and that is y. Therefore, sine theta is equal to y. Okay, I hope we are together. Now, since x is equal to cos theta and y is equal to sine theta, let me substitute for x and y in equation star. Okay, so let us say now from equation star, which is x squared plus y squared equaling to 1, where there is x, you put cos. Where there is y, you put sine. So I will have, my x is cos. We shall have cos theta, quantity squared, plus sine theta, because y is equal to sine, quantity squared is equal to 1. But we shall not put this square on theta, we are going to put it on cos. So we shall say this is equal to cos squared theta plus sine squared theta is equal to 1. So that is our first Pythagorean identity. Now, how do we get these other two? We shall get our original, the first one, and you first divide it by cos squared theta. Then after, you get the original one still, and you divide it by sine squared theta. So let us go to the next step. Now, this is our first identity. You keep it at that. Then we say, now divide divide equation 1 by cos squared theta. Okay, and we have my equation 1, the original equation, cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equaling to 1. Now you divide through by cos squared theta by cos squared theta by cos squared theta. Okay, cos squared theta divided by cos squared theta, we get 1, plus sine divided by cos, you get tan. Okay, but this is squared, so we say tan squared theta equaling to 1 divided by cos, you get sec. Okay, so this is the second equation, but if you want to have 1 on one side and the other variables or the other quantities on the other side, so we take tan on the right hand side and we make changes. We say sine sec squared theta minus tan squared theta is equal to 1. So that is my equation 2. Oh, that is the second identity. So it is also derived. Okay, that is the second identity. Now, how do we get the third identity? You get the original equation. So this is we get the original equation, that is, we are required to divide. Okay, we divide equation 1 by sine squared theta. Okay, so the original equation is cos squared theta plus sine squared theta equaling to 1. Now this time round, we are going to divide through by sine squared theta. So I will have sine squared theta here, divide by sine squared theta, divide by sine squared theta. Okay, so cos divided by sine, you get cot. So this is cot squared theta plus sine divided by sine, you get 1 equaling to 1 divided by sine, you get cosec. So that is going to be cosec squared theta. Now, to make changes, I will take cot the other side and it is going to become negative. Then I start with cosec and I will say this implies that cosec squared theta minus, because it has moved to the right and it has become negative, so minus cot squared theta is equal to 1, and that is my third Pythagorean identity. So these are the identities. The first one is cos squared theta plus sine squared theta is equal to 1. The second one is sec squared theta minus tan squared theta is equal to 1. And the third one is cosec squared theta minus cot squared theta is equal to 1. Thank you so much for watching.